Well, that was pretty disappointing. Didn't really fire a shot, did you, until it was too late?
Yeah, there was parts of the game I was disappointed with. There was parts of the game I stood up and were really proud. Some young guys, we've got some good footy players there. They're only young men that haven't played footy for so long. They were just busting to get out there. And essentially I rested 7, but I really rested 9. To be fighting there at the end, and, we bombed about 4 or 5, so we were in with a fight at the end. So I'm proud of him for that part.
How's Clemmer?
Yeah, I just spoke to him. It was a rib cartilage thing, so I think he'll get up for the game. I think these forwards they're good at looking after him. So anyway, it's early days.
It'd be pretty brave to do it. It wouldn't be pretty brave to do it, given it's a pretty painful injury.
Yeah, I think these days they can needle them and strap them up and keep them pretty tight. It hasn't popped out again since. They're the ones that you're worried about when they continually pop out. But mate, he's a tough cookie, and we'll have a look at him tomorrow and see where he's at.
Said you wanted to get your spine members that you did play a bit more cohesion. It didn't really happen for you.
Nah.
How did you sum that up? Is it a bit of a blow that didn't eventuate?
Would we have liked to have connected a little bit more? Yeah, but they both wanted to play some footy. They've been out. Both Kalen and Junior have missed a fair chunk of footy, and we know that it's going to go up a level next week. So they just wanted to get some minutes. So we stuck to the plan, regardless of scoreboard, regardless of that connection. Once it got to the 50-minute mark, we were getting them both off. I thought there was some good pieces of play in the first half, in the first 15 minutes where we moved the ball quite well. We just didn't ice the end of it, so that made it look, they probably exaggerated how little we did connect.
Do you go in next week concerned, Adam, or do you feel like this is a bit of a blip and you go into the finals with a renewed attitude next week?
I think we fly into finals. We've got 9 or 10 good footballers sitting there at home waiting to get ready to play. So I don't think that there. If anything, I reckon they'll be proud of our young guys like, Chris Randall, Phoenix Crossland, Simi, Jack Johns played, close to 80 minutes. Our guys that rested will be really proud of our young blokes.
Is Daniel Saifidi going to be right?
Yep. He's training really well. I'd expect him. I mean, I'm not a doctor and I don't have to clear him right now, but looking at him training, I'll be backing him in.
Parramatta's beatable, aren't they, Adam? And you fancy yourself knocking them off next week when it matters? Yeah,
without jumping into Parramatta too quickly. Be more focused on us right now. I think, as I've said it for a while, our best footy's still waiting to happen. We haven't peaked, and fingers crossed that happens this week. We need to play well against a team that's, starting to get some of their mojo back.
Can I ask you about Seabold quickly, Adam? Anthony Seabold getting a job with England Rugby?
Yeah,
a bit of a surprise. How did that come about?
Mate, I think Eddie Jones approached him. It's a bloody good job for Seibs to get in terms of being part of a World Cup campaign. And I think Eddie sees, what I see and what our players see in Seibs. He's a very good teacher, very good coach. As I've said, I haven't seen anyone take the whiteboard out onto the training field so well, make it interesting, He's done a hell of a job for us, and I think he'll do a good job for the other mob, the other code. But yeah, look, it's a real shot in the arm for him. I'm actually happy for him. Really good job.
Can Bradman Best get better?
Yep.
What's he need to do?
Look, he had some moments today. The first half, whether or not that, whether he sat in that energy, the flick in the first half, it didn't quite come off, but I've seen him win his games with that. He probably had some moments there today that he'd like to redo, but yeah, of course he can get better. He's only a young man. We put there's some different combinations on that left edge today, which obviously we'll get some familiar guys back next week. That'll help him.
Thanks, Adam.
All good?
Yeah, all good.
Okay.